Prevention is always going to be better than dialysis or a transplant, but I think the issue with community is that they don't have the services that they do in bigger cities. And even Cairns doesn't have a lot of services that you can get in Townsville or you can get in Brisbane. From my experience, for example, is that we haven't done basic urine tests for everybody in the Cape and the Torres Straits. And so we've only done it on a few different communities, and then they just extrapolate that over across all of communities instead of getting up there, doing those basic tests with everybody in the community and saying, you're at this stage of kidney failure, these are the things that you can do to make it better. So just really, really simple things like that that literally take 5 minutes. You can pee in a bottle, put in a little strip, and it tells you exactly what you need to know within 5 minutes. And so those type of things just aren't happening in communities, which is a standard thing that happens in every big city. So things like that, and we just need to have more of them. And the cost of prevention is very, very minimal. Besides obviously traveling out there and getting there, the things that you need, like a urine test kit, is very, very cheap. To run a dialysis machine or a dialysis unit for each person would be $1 million a year. We had KPMG come through and do an assessment of it, and they assessed it at about $1.2 million per patient per year to be on dialysis, between all the different flights and the different tests that have to happen, all the nurses that look after them, and the actual facility itself. So if we spend a couple of $100,000 up front and stop hundreds of people going on dialysis, we're going to save hundreds of millions of dollars. And so it doesn't make any financial sense at all to be ignoring this problem and letting people, whether Indigenous or not, to go on dialysis. If we don't get on top of it and start more preventative treatment, at the moment, for example, the Cairns Base Hospital is completely full. And so if they're expecting 40 to 50% of people in communities to go on dialysis, that's another couple of thousand people that will be coming down to Cairns to get dialysis treatment, which is just not possible. And that's going to be across Queensland and across Australia, where we're going to continually have these issues and not enough chairs for people. So, and if you don't dialyse, you basically pass away. So we need to get on top of it, or we need to spend huge amounts of money to build more dialysis units in the big cities.